What's up, guys? I hope you're all feeling good today. So, I'm officially a third of the way through this 30-day challenge to upload a video every day. And I just wanted to remind you guys, real quick, what this is about, why I'm doing this. It's simply just to put up content on my channel, right? I'm not trying to make good quality videos. I'm not trying to, uh, you know, make videos that are designed to get a lot of views. This is literally just a way for me to come up with a new topic every day, challenge myself, and to be more consistent and to sort of stick to a schedule. And that's what I'm doing. So, trying to come up with new things to talk about every day. I would like it to be more of a variety and not be all serious, not all focusing on like negative thinking, and that's why like last week I made that video that was sort of a random question like, hey, have you guys ever bought yourself a whole pizza? If anything, I want some of these videos to be about topics that are not serious topics, and it's really just to start a conversation. This is really more of the uh, I want to sort of have some interaction from you guys. I want some of you guys to leave comments and talk about sort of your thoughts on these things, or your just your everyday life kind of stuff. So I figured, why not? So today I'm going to talk about shoes because yesterday I went to the store and I bought myself a new pair of shoes. Now, I felt really uncomfortable going to the shoe store because it was one of these like athletic, like running shoes, uh, shoe stores where it wasn't just like a shoe store. It was like athletic stuff, right? It was an athletic store, okay? Because I tend to, and I've always done this. I've always just bought myself, um, like these style shoes for my whole life. You know, I don't dress up. I don't wear nicer shoes. I don't wear stylish shoes because I just want to feel a lot of comfort when I walk. Um, especially doing the job that I do right now where I'm on my feet all day, I definitely want to be wearing tennis shoes. Um, which also, by the way, I just realized that I just said tennis shoes because I saw something online that said that what you call these types of shoes is different based off of where you live. And I never realized that. Like maybe not everywhere calls shoes tennis shoes. And I didn't know that. I've always called them tennis shoes. Everybody I know calls them tennis shoes, but maybe that's just a regional thing. So what do you call, that style shoes? Running shoes, athletic shoes, sneakers, trainers? I don't know. They're just shoes, but um yeah. So also, not only do I always buy that style shoes, I always buy gray shoes. I always buy they're either gray, either light gray, dark gray. I think I had a black pair of shoes a couple years ago, or sometimes I think I bought maybe a whitish pair of shoes that had maybe some gray on them. But I don't know. I just never buy shoes that are like bright red or like neon green or like blue or like I don't do that. I don't know why. I just always go for more of neutral colors. Even when I buy like shirts, like I usually try to buy like gray shirts or black shirts or whatever. That's just what I do. I just wear like a t-shirt, jeans, and some like tennis shoes. So it really hasn't been until recently that I decided, hey, I need to look better. I need to dress nicer. Um, uh, so I've been trying to buy better clothes and buy better shoes and look nicer, but up until recently, that hasn't been something that I've done a lot in my life. So my question for you, and I'm curious, I would actually like to know if you have a particular color of shoes that you tend to buy um, more often. Like, do you usually buy like black shoes or white shoes or gray shoes, or do you go for different colors like blue or red, or do you like those colors that stand out, that pop out? I'm just curious just to know kind of what you guys do. So I actually have the shoes that I bought. I brought them in here. These, I mean, literally, like, this is the kind of shoes I'm talking about, just so you guys know. So these are actually the brand uh 361 degrees, right? 361 degrees, which apparently there's some sort of some slogan about 1 degree beyond or something like that, which is kind of clever, but never heard of this brand of shoes before. Um, uh, so yeah, and I really need a new pair of shoes because my old ones were. I always like buy like one pair of shoes every year, and I just wear them all year until they get really dirty and really worn down. I definitely don't care about how I look, and I always just kind of wear them out. So um, also, man, I felt uncomfortable going into the store because it was one of these stores where they didn't have like the boxes that you could just take yourself. You needed to ask somebody to go in the back and get the pair of shoes for you. Um, and so I felt really nervous because of just the way everything was set up in the store, where there was just a lot of people and like they were all sitting there, and like I wanted to go up to all the shoes that were all displayed and just kind of look at them, but like all these people were there, and so I started to feel that anxiety of just social anxiety of just being having other people like watching me, looking at me. I always get nervous around people. You know, I had my girlfriend with me, and so it came time to like literally I just wanted to make it fast. I wanted to get in and out of that store as quickly as I could because I hate going to stores. Like the past couple of years, I've actually bought my shoes online. The past couple of pairs that I bought, or a few pairs, it's actually been pretty good. I don't know if you do you guys buy your shoes online or do you buy them in stores? Because you know, obviously going to stores is probably better because you can try them on. I was worried about that at first when I bought my shoes online, the first time, but pretty much worked out pretty nicely. So I see these shoes right sitting on the shelf. I'm like, oh, I like the way they look. They're gray, perfect shoes. There was a bunch of other shoes there. I immediately saw them, said, okay, I want those. But because I was just nervous being in that situation, I was like, okay, I need to walk away. So I kind of whispered to my girlfriend, I'm like, okay, I think I want those shoes, but I don't know who to go talk to. I don't see anybody around here that works here. Um, I was like, I'm just gonna stand here. So I just kind of like stood there awkwardly. I was like, all right. And then finally somebody came up and asked me, said, hey, can I help you with anything? I was like, oh yeah, uh, I want those shoes. And like, okay, I'll go get them for you. But it was just like this awkward. Like, I'm so awkward. Like I'm just so nervous. Like just even going shopping, man. You know, like so I had to wait for somebody to come up to me, which normally I wouldn't be like that. Normally I don't have that issue really anymore. But I don't know, just the way, just how crowded the store was. I just felt like I didn't want to be there. You know, I wanted to just leave as quickly as I could. I didn't even take that much time. Like literally, I could have taken more time just to pick out the right shoe, but I didn't because of how many people were in there. That's like the effect of my social anxiety. It was like get in, get out as quickly as possible. So um the thing is the guy came back with my shoe and he said, sorry, we don't have size 9. Uh here's a 9.5 though. So I put it on. I was like, it's a little big, but I was like, whatever, you know, I'll take it. So I was like, this is good enough. It feels fine. And then he was like, oh, well, if it's too big, you know, I can get these other shoes. What about these shoes? Will these shoes work for you? And he picked up another shoe off the shelf. I was like, is this guy trying to upsell me shoes? Like those shoes cost like $30 more. I was like, no, I don't want those shoes. I was like, they look fine, but yeah, they're $30 more. So I just said no. And so I I don't know. I just thought that I don't know. Like I just I felt so stupid for being in such a hurry because of my social anxiety that I just went in, first pair of shoes I saw, got them, got out. Um yeah. So let me know what you guys do for shoes. You know, what kind of shoes do you buy? What color do you buy? Do you buy them online? Um that's my video for the day. I know it's just this random kind of topic, kind of a silly nothing topic, but um yeah, that's it. So thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate your support on the channel. I appreciate you participating in these kinds of videos, and you know, I'm getting through this challenge, trying to come up with new things to talk about every day. So you know, I'm doing it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.